Before we begin this evening's production, we wanted to take a moment to give some background information regarding what you'll be seeing tonight. Shark Week itself is a Discovery Channel series in which the channel reserves one full week each year and focuses entirely on sharks. We thought it was fitting theme because Shark Week is going on as we speak. We did assume that Dean, you would know what we were talking about. As for the characters, we spent a great deal of time deciding which character should be which shark and wanted to go through them now. For Antigone, we chose the nurse shark due to the shark's name. Antigone very much wants to take good care of her brother. Thank you. Ismene, on the other hand, was chosen to be a sand tiger shark for their reputation of eating their siblings while still in utero. She cares nothing for her siblings and in fact rejects them in their time of need. Creon was chosen to be a bull shark for his need for power, his bullheadedness, and the bull shark's reputation of the deadliest shark in the sea. Bull sharks are also able to survive in both freshwater and saltwater environments. Because of this, the bull shark can take claim of new territories just like a king. The guard is the black-tip shark because in the play, the guard is worried about getting into trouble, which is similar to the black-tip shark's reputation of being easily spooked. Hamion is the great white shark. Due to his ability to make a name for himself, he also takes charge and does only what he wants to do. Tiresias is the hammerhead shark, given his inability to see right in front of his face, like a blind man, and because the shark's enhanced senses within its unique head shape. Due to this disability, his other senses are heightened. The messenger is the whale shark, because the whale shark really does its own thing. She just swims in the ocean, feeding on plankton without making enemies with anyone. Similar to Don't Kill the Messenger, the shark does not pose a threat to other sharks. Theseus is the reef shark because we found the story on the internet. And this story, as the story goes, the shark managed to actually commit suicide by jumping over the wall at her aquarium, landing on a slide, ultimately getting stuck and dying in the process. Lastly, I would also like to introduce the chorus and the elders. The chorus is a school of fish, and the elders are turtles. There's one over there. We welcome you to review the program at your leisure for further information on sharks. On the show.
Say hi.
Sister Ismene, do you understand what Poseidon's new law will do for our two brother sharks and us?
No, Antigone. What is it? In that one day, in that one fatal battle, one brother shark killed the other. I've heard that the enemy has swam away last night, but other than that, I've heard nothing else. Nothing that would make me either happy nor sad.
I thought so. That's why I brought you out here, Ismene, to tell you about it secretly.
Antigone, what is it? I can feel something horrible, something frightening in your words.
The burial of our brother in the holy caverns, Ismene. Creon has decreed that one may be buried with all honors, while the other is not to be buried at all, but instead he is to be shamed. These are the laws our King Creon has set. They say he's about to come out of the palace at any minute and make this declaration again, loud and clear. And he's not taking this declaration lightly either. Because if someone dares disobey it, you'll have death by harpooning to look forward to. So that's how things stand at the moment, Ismene. And you, now, must show your loyalty to the family. Will you shame your family, Ismene?
Then Antigone, if things have come this far, what can I do? How can I possibly help?
We can think and act together.
How? And do what exactly? Antigone, what are you up to? What awful, what dangerous thing have you got in mind now?
Ismene, help this Finn to honor our brother's corpse.
Oh no, Antigone. Are you thinking of burying Polynices' corpse into the holy cavern? It is against the will of the king.
He's our brother's shark, Ismene. Yours and mine. You may wish it were, or you may wish it were not. However, I will not become his traitor.
Ah, you poor, poor shark head, Antigone. Are you really going to go against the king's wishes?
Creon has no right at all to separate me from my brother. None whatsoever.
Antigone, dear sister, think how hated our father was when he died. He had committed such shame and such sins that after bringing them all to the light, after he confessed to them all, he gouged out both his eyes. Then our mother beaches herself, and our two brothers killed each other. And so now, here we are. We two are left all alone. Think what awful end we can expect if we go against Creon's law.
Fine then, I don't need your help. I'll honor our brother myself, and I'll die for it if I have to.
How afraid I am of you, Antigone.
Afraid? Don't be such a fraidy fish. Watch out for yourself.
At least don't tell anyone else. Let's keep this a secret.
By all means, Ismene, tell the whole ocean. In fact, my sister, I'd hate you more if you didn't.
Wow, you are one cold fish, Antigone.
Me, but at least I know what to do, and I'll die trying.
Yea, this huge civil war of the throne is done. Oedipus and Polynices are no longer fighting each other for the throne, and both of them are dead. We have a new king, Creon, who was on Oedipus' side, and I wonder why he was called this morning's meeting.
My fellow sharks, I have chosen you as you have been swimming steady in the current. Poseidon has spoken. Polynices is a traitor, and his herd does not deserve a shark's honor. He cannot be honored by Poseidon. Odysseus swam strong and defended our herd. He deserves a shark's honor.
Creon, it is your decision who the traitors to the herd are, dead or alive.
You protect the herd.
Order some fierce shark to take this on.
You don't need to guard the carcasses.
What other order would you give us then?
Not to take sides with anybody who does not obey.
It is not foolish to desire an honorable burial at sea.
Death is the cost. Many sharks have been ruined by their hunger for many fish.
I rushed over and almost turned around. I kept thinking, Creon is going to kick my tail for what I did. So a fast swim turned into a long float. But I do not go belly up because for what is not my fault.
You're a good shark. It seems that you have some bad news for me.
I dragged my tail because I have bad news.
Tell me the scoop and then swim away.
He has already been buried into the holy cavern.
Seriously? What shark dared to do this?
No one would admit the crime, even if they were right across the reef in front of Poseidon. I'm just the bearer of bad news.
Is this an action of Poseidon?
You guys are making me thrash. We don't provide a shark honors to those who act like a killer whale. If we honor him, we allow others to swim in his path. We need not let the other sharks know that we are the rulers, and this will not be accepted. You will find out who has done this.
My king, do I have permission to speak, or shall I just turn and swim away?
Can you not see that the very sound of your voice bothers me?
Is it your ears that are bothered, my king Creon, or is it your soul?
What?
King, it is the culprit shark who disturbs your soul. I merely disturb your ears.
You are a shivering guppy.
I've not committed this crime, my king.
You did indeed. Go and make your logic prettier. But if you do not bring me back the bottom feeders, you'll go belly up too.
Thank Poseidon. It will be up to fate and luck if I can find the guilty shark. I'll bring him to you, and you'll never see me again.
Sharkkind has learned to master the turbulent seas and all its creatures. A wise shark will follow Odysseus and the laws of the sea, then glory will be bestowed upon shark self. However, an arrogant shark who strays from the correct current
Surely you're not here because you broke the king's orders.
We caught her burying Polynices in the holy cavern. Where's the king?
What is this?
King, I swore not to come back, but Poseidon blessed me with luck. I caught her burying the dead. Please clear me of the charge.
So, how did you catch her? Doing what exactly?
You know what? She was dropping her brother shark into the holy cavern.
Is this true? Do you understand what you're saying?
Completely, sir. I'm telling you, I saw her with my own eyes.
And how exactly was she seen? Who caught her?
It was
Where
like,
did she do it?
It was like this. I got back out to retrieve the corpse. And as I was searching, a great underwater tornado appeared, and I couldn't see anything in the storm. After it passed, the nurse shark was there, and very upset. The body had been pulled out of the holy cavern. She started to pull the body back into the cavern. We caught her in the act. She admitted to the act, both currently as well as a past offense. Now this is information come to light. I deserve to be pardoned.
You, with your snout in the sand, do you admit your guilt?
I admit my guilt.
Yes, I did it. You can go now, anywhere you like. You are free. You again. Tell me with a few words, were you aware of the proclamation that forbade anyone from burying the shark body into a cavern?
Of course I did. Everyone did.
And you have the audacity to break the law?
I know you set laws for all shark kind to follow. However, this isn't Poseidon's law. Your laws don't have a right to go above Poseidon's. Therefore, even though I knew I'd be swallowed whole, I was not afraid. You may think I'm foolish, but it takes a fool to know a fool.
My king, the nurse shark's a fighter. She's her father's pup. She's yet to learn how to avoid trouble, and neither has he.
Know this, though. The tougher the mind, the easier it drowns. And it is a lighter pull of the reins which teaches the most spirited seahorse obedience because it is not right for a slave to be arrogant. This sharkette knew the arrogance of her deed and that she performed, and was aware of her disobedience to our laws, yet she did it anyways. If we let her go, she will be seen as the king bull shark of this ocean, and not I. Even though she's my sister's child, and even though she's the closest blood relative to me here, of all of us who revere Poseidon, she will not escape death. Even her sister will be put to death because I accuse her, too, of the same crime because she was part of this scheme. Call her here immediately. I saw her only a minute ago behaving like a loony fish.
Kill me, or are you waiting for something else?
Who, me? No, I need nothing else. I have everything I need.
So what are you waiting for? Where can I get higher pleasure than by dropping my brother shark in the holy cavern? These sharks here would agree if they were not so afraid.
Aren't you ashamed of yourself, swimming apart from all the others in this?
No, I feel no shame in willing to honor my own flesh and blood.
Was not Odysseus your flesh and blood?
Yes, same mother, same father.
How then do you honor Polynices when this dishonor to your other brother shark?
I'm burying a brother, not a slave.
The one was fighting against his country, while the other in its defense.
I'm for sharing love, not hatred.
Well then, if you must love, love those you'll meet down below, but not so long as I am in the ocean. No sharkette will be the ruler.
Ah, here is Many. She is shedding sisterly tears.
I had no idea I was nurturing two backstabbing female sharks who wanted to topple my throne. Come here. Will you admit that you took part in this burial, or will you swear that you knew nothing about it?
Yes, I did it. If she admits to doing it, so do I.
No, justice will not allow you to do this. You neither wanted to help me, nor did I take you with me when I did it.
Let me die with you, Antigone, and let me pay my debt to our dead brother Shark. Don't refuse me this honor.
My own death is enough. I have no need of your company down below, and you should not claim for yourself rewards for which you haven't even lifted a fin.
But what sort of life will be left for me if I lose you, dear sister?
Ask Creon. It's him you're worried about.
At least let me tell you my reasons for doing so.
Because you believed in their system of justice, and I believed in mine.
Yet the fault weighs us equally.
Courage. You live, but my soul has been dead for a long time now. It died so as to serve our dead.
These sharkettes. One of them just showed herself to have become mad, and the other two have been mad since birth.
Because, my king, even the mind leaves one when he's stricken by disaster.
Your mind has left you the moment you started mingling with evildoers.
How shall I live without her?
Her? Forget her now. She no longer exists.
Will you kill your son's bride-to-be?
There are many more sharkettes in the sea for my pup Haman.
But the love between these two, can it be found elsewhere?
I'd hate my pup Haman to have an evil wife.
Poor Haman, how your father disgraces your name.
You and all your talk about marriage is making me mad.
Are you sure you want to deprive your pup of her?
It's Hades who will put an end to this wedding.
So you stay firm about her death.
And I'll also have your support. Right, let's put an end to all of this. Sharks, take them, and from now on they should be trapped in a net, because no matter how courageous a shark is, the moment death approaches, she wants to flee.
How lucky is the shark who has not tasted a pufferfish in their whole life? That shark family is stricken by Poseidon's wrath, where sharks will be visited by a calamity for endless generations. Suffering falls upon the suffering of those sharks who have been poached, and not one generation is able to save another. There's no escape. Poseidon will strike these generations down forever. And so here again, we see a light risen above the last wood of Oedipus's house. Yet the blood-stained teeth of the sharks of the underworld came, mingled with the wild words and the words of frenzy. The frenzies, the spirits of vengeance. What shark arrogance can stand against your strength, Poseidon? Hope, ever unstable, is, for some sharks, a good thing, but for others, the hollow sharks, hope laughs at their desires. Ah, but here's Haman, the last of your pups, your youngest born, my king. Has he come because he has heard of his bad luck of losing his wife to be Antigone and the loss of his marriage to her? He looks bummed.
Haman, are you upset because I sent your wife to death?
Dad, you're good. I trust your counsel.
Good. Children are brought into the world to uphold their father's wishes and treat the enemies and friends the same way he would. Don't let the desire for a chilly female shark tempt you. She's such a cold fish that she even dares to defy me. As my pup, we all have to follow on the tail of the leaders we agree with and what they want, or not. These kinds of sharks will eventually go to the front of the herd. Just remember, there's no worse evil than anarchy. Anarchy destroys seas, my pup. Anarchy turns the spears of allies into fleeing cowards. Those fish left swimming, the survivors, have been saved by discipline. It's an eat or be eaten ocean, and if you're not eating it, you are the food.
My lord, unless our many years have sapped our brains, we think what you have just said is true.
But Dad, what if others are right? Even though they are saying right now that you are right, there are a lot of sharks out there talking behind your dorsal fin. They think Antigone did the right thing and are whispering amongst themselves. Honestly, Dad, you may need to bend it a bit here. Otherwise, it could lead to your demise.
Should I let a young little flounder teach me wisdom?
Justice only. Young or old, one does not look at years but deeds.
Do you consider the deeds of lawbreakers good?
No, I would not ask anyone to consider that evildoers are good.
And has she not been caught committing such a crime?
No, all the sharks of the sea shouted out with one voice.
Is the sea then to dictate what my order should be?
See how you just spoke like a young pup?
Should I govern the sea for others and not for me?
There is no sea that belongs to one shark.
So does this sea not belong to this shark who governs it?
One shark alone can only govern an empty sea.
I see that this young pup is taking the side of the sharkette.
That is true. If you are the sharkette, because I only care about her welfare.
Most evil shark, are you fighting your dad?
Because I can see you practicing evil deeds.
Do I practice evil when I am defending my rights?
You are not defending them when you trample all over the laws of Poseidon.
Arrogant boy, you're a servant to sharkette.
Yet you'll never see me being the servant of evildoers.
All this talk is for her sake.
For her sake and for yours, Father. For mine and for the sake of Poseidon.
Tear it out of your mind. You will never marry this sharkette alive.
So she will die, but her death will take someone else with her.
You're still arrogant enough to throw threats at me?
Is it a threat to speak against your empty plan?
You'll pay dearly for this. To want to teach when you do not have a brain yourself?
You wish to speak, but never wish to hear.
Is that so? Is that what you've been telling me? Well, by Poseidon, I won't let you disgust me with these tauntings and go free. Guards, take Haman to be killed in front of her lover. Let his eyes watch her death.
My eyes? Father, Neither she will die before my eyes, nor will your eyes ever see me again. Let your friends enjoy your madness.
He is left in fury. When such a man is in pain, his mind is hard.
Let him go and do as his mind pleases. In any case, the Sharkettes will not escape.
Is that true? Will you kill both of them?
You're right. The one who had no fin in it should go free.
And the other? How will you kill Antigone?
We'll take her far out to sea and place her in a cage alive, and leave her there. She can eat any fish that swims through the bars of her prison, or starve. That's not on our conscience.
End scene. We will now take a 5-minute break.
Get my mind. I want to know how I get a
So what do you think so far?
sample copy of the script.
Absolutely.
Very own souvenir copy.
Absolutely. Julie and I spent a lot of time on the script.
Oh, it's wonderful.
We really kind of got into it. We were pretty excited about it. So.
So absolutely. We should have gone down to the wedding party and say, are you missing?
Yeah.
That is just really clever.
It was a short 5 minutes.
Ooh,
I love the sound effects.
I do.
Those are